We want to know, what do you have to say? Oh, what do you have to say? Oh, there's no time to wait. What do you have to say? Together we lift our voices and let them ring. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Talking about life, we got stories to reveal. Lighthearted. Wake up and get you focused.
This is your music I'm giving you here.
This is my music. Thank you so much.
No, got no plans tonight. Plans tonight. And it ain't too hard to notice all the ways you light up my life. Somehow I'm surprised. You're my
Yes.
suddenly makes sense.
That's good, man.
All right.
That makes me want to, hit a spot somewhere tonight. That's
Right.
nice. That's nice. Wow. How are you
All
doing
right.
today, man?
I am good. There is really nothing to complain about.
Neither. Same here. Same here.
Nothing to complain
life
about.
is good. I'm just
doing well.
blessed all the way around, and it's even getting better. Even this week has just sailed off the. Well, it seems like it has skates on.
Yeah.
This
whole month.
The what? The whole
This
month.
whole
Oh,
month.
that's a wrap. It is a wrap. I'm still thinking about January, and now it's just. It is a different month already.
It's
And,
a totally different
it-
month. What are we going? March is going to be. It comes in like a line and goes out of the lamb, or is it
goes
another
out
way?
like a lamb. Is that March?
Comes in
that's
like a line and
March.
goes out like a lamb.
That's March. Yes,
That's
I
March.
haven't heard that in a while. In like
Since
a
grade
lion,
school.
out like a lamb. What did you say?
Since grade school,
Since grade school.
because you always got to
Yeah.
create some picture. It's the
Uh-huh.
lion and the lamb, all that stuff.
Oh wow, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. But yeah, time is flying, man.
It is flying.
Just so thankful. Just to cherishing each day, and just thankful.
Well, we got to tell the people this is the What Do You Have to Say podcast, right?
What?
And
What do you have
in
to
this
say?
thing, we going to talk about what's on our mind.
Right.
And I want to hear what you got to say, and
I
hear
want to hear
what I
what you
gotta
got to say. That's right.
and maybe
That's
we
right.
can hear what they've got to say
Hopefully soon. Yes.
in the comments or something. That'd be great.
Yes. Yes.
So, what I was thinking about
Okay.
was talking about thrill seeking.
Okay.
When I say thrill seeking, what comes up for you?
Thrill seeking, extreme sports, extreme risk comes up.
There you go. Yep.
And there's value in some risk. I don't know if it's value in all risk, but yeah, thrill seeking. I think of roller coasters.
Okay.
I think of some of the things that I have done. I could call thrill seeking. So yeah, but I'd love to hear what do you call thrill seeking?
Some of them are things that I'm going to show you, but you touched on it. Thrill seeking I think it can look a lot of different ways, but
Mhm.
definitely people who jump off of cliffs, those cliff diving.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
To me, that's thrill seeking because that's crazy. I mean, I don't have that expertise, but I couldn't imagine why anybody would want to do that. But I'm fascinated by it. I think
Yes.
thrill seeking for me is climbing Mount Everest. I mean,
Abs-
all the way to the top and coming down.
I'm in.
On A&E they had a documentary called Surviving Everest, and I
Mhm.
loved watching it because these
Mhm.
people put themselves through a bunch of craziness to try to, because they didn't always
Right.
make it, get to
Right.
the top of Everest.
Right. Because it has different pinnacles, not you reach one summit,
Uh-huh.
and then you get to the other summit, and then you get to the top. And I think
top.
of the explorer that reached that climb Mount Everest, and I wish that I could call his name, but he is Sir something something, and he
Like the
is
first one?
yes, and
Okay.
I can't think. But anyway, um, and you were talking about cliff diving. I went skydiving,
You
and
did do
I
skydiving.
yes, I went
Would you do it
skydiving.
again?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
I would. It was beyond measure. I can't even tell you the adrenaline from falling out of a plane at 14,000 feet. And the instructor, he just said, before we were all just sitting on the plane, ready to go,
Yeah.
not knowing what, but we saw them jump out one by one. And, then it was my turn. And the thing that he said, it was a tandem jump. So I had someone with me, of
Right.
course. And he said, Phil, let it happen. And that's all I could hear. That's all that he said. He just said, let it happen. And we rolled out of the plane. And the rest it was just incredible. The
What was it?
adrenaline.
What was it
Yeah.
like? Do you feel the velocity as you're, or does it
Yeah.
feel like you're floating?
Um, Both. You
Okay.
feel that you are falling. You don't realize that you are falling 120 miles, 140 miles an hour or so. You don't realize that you're falling that fast.
Wow.
But you're moving. I mean,
Okay.
because of gravity, of course. And when he says pull that parachute, you pull that parachute. He has one, I have one, and then there's a backup one, of course. And and then you just
Does that
start your
jerk you up, or what does that do? And I always
it
think it.
did, but it was kind of minimal. It
Okay.
wasn't like that, like a really jerk,
Okay.
but it did jerk you up. And the landing, I was kind of apprehensive of the landing, but it was just smooth and just smooth. But the adrenaline, I was like sick with so much of it. I was dizzy. It took me a while to get my bearings because the adrenaline, and I didn't know what that was. And they were like, they walked me around for a minute because the adrenaline, it was indescribable of how
Oh
much it was
wow.
flowing through all of us, the all of the first time jumpers.
How long ago was that?
22, 21, 21,
In
21,
21.
October 21.
I had thought about it. I really have, and
Oh,
I
you
just
should
I
have. Yeah.
I probably would want to go with a group of people, or at least
Hmm.
someone, but I had
Hmm.
thought about it. And
Oh man.
people that would have known me from the past would think not, because for the longest time, I wouldn't even get on a roller coaster. And I'll never forget, it was, I went with some coworkers, and I they loved roller coasters. And this is in California. We went to Magic Mountain. And I was like, I'll try. And they go, just go with us and you'll love it. And I was like, I don't know, but I'll go. And so we get in line for the very first roller coaster. It's called Colossus. It was a wooden roller coaster. I think it was the first one they had, and it's a nice one to be on. And so I'm in line, and it was a long line. This was during the summer, and I forget how long we had to wait. And time passed, and I ended up, we're like, oh my gosh, I can see the cars. I'm going to be getting in soon. And I started to
Yes.
get a little nervous and a little emotional. And something told me, I say old lady, I don't mean it disrespectfully. She was older than me. So she probably was in her late 60s or 70s. And some told me, it's like, and I said to myself, if this old woman can get on, and she ain't crying, she ain't wringing her hands, if she can get on this roller coaster, so can I. So can you. That's what my inner voice told me. So can you. And so I looked back a little bit like, okay, I mean, it's either go forward a little bit or I got to walk past all them people to get back down to the beginning. So I got on that roller coaster and, we rode it like 2 or 3 times in a row. It was scary, but it was fun. And we rode all of them. Batman and the Superman ride that takes you straight up and then back down. And I was like, it was fun.
Yes.
It was fun.
Yes.
So there is a part of me that has sort of been weary or scared of things like that. But then there's the other part of me that really likes that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
So
it's out of your comfort zone.
It's out of my comfort zone.
Right. And I mean, I think that, and there's a word that I was about to say, and it just flew out of my brain about thrill seekers, but it was just adventurous, being adventurous doing that. And I can't believe no roller coasters for you. Until that time, no roller.
Until that time, none.
Until that time.
Until that time, not
no
one.
Six Flags.
Nope.
No.
Or if I went to Six Flags, I can remember taking trips like band trips and stuff like that. Everybody else would have fun, and I'll just wait for you. I ain't going.
Okay.
But that's changed, and I have not been back to an amusement park since, and it's not because no fear; it just hasn't presented itself. But I would do it again. I would.
Wow, that is good. Okay, what about whitewater rafting?
No.
Okay, I've went whitewater rafting in Costa Rica, and when I say that was, there's levels of the rapids.
Yep.
And I can't think of if it was 5. I can't think of how they have it scaled, but I think everybody got baptized. I mean, flipped like 4 or 5 times. It was no joke. It was, but it was so much fun.
It looks like it's fun.
It is.
And there's rhyme to their reason. But that's one of those things that's not a me thing.
It's not what?
It's not a me thing. I love watching that like on YouTube. I do like watching it. And let me tell you, I just say that. I say I don't want to do it. That's because I have not done it. That's because I haven't done it, Phil.
If it is in the right, I think, and of course we had a guide, and he taught us what to do, and and all of it was not all rapids and all of that. It was some stillness. And once you get through it, and then when he said, let's go, because it's coming, and it's just I can just remember joke. Like, oh my gosh, we all in the water, everybody. And it was great. And even here in Montgomery, we have a whitewater park, and I have been with some friends, and I would go.
So, but you're in Costa Rica. It wasn't a park. You was in.
It was it was the Sarapiqui River. It was something else.
Well, I might have to do a park first just to get used to it. Yes. But I won't say no, because I know a lot of that is irrational kind of fear.
Yes.
I'm not going up Mount Everest. That I'm not doing.
I want to climb Mount.
You want to climb?
I want to climb Mount Fuji in Japan. Yes.
God bless you.
Just maybe not get to the peak or the summit, but at least have that experience.
Isn't Mount Fuji an active volcano?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now, thrill seeker. So anyhow, so that's thrill seeking or part of it. There's another part which maybe we'll talk about later, but there is the thrill that goes into other places, right? And around experiences, and we'll just leave it at that. It could be a lot of different type of experiences that aren't like jumping off of stuff, maybe around substances or other kind of experiences that people get into, right? That also could be a part of thrill seeking. But when I was thinking about that, there was there's a guy named Ken 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 Parker. No, anyhow, he's from like a British Ken Carter. He's at Oxford College, Emory
Mm-hmm.
was Oxford
Mm-hmm.
College, and he's been all over YouTube and TED Talk and stuff like that because he studied thrill seeking and what it looks like, and he said that there were some components of thrill seeking or levels of it, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't say levels, but one is just thrill and adventure, sort of like what you're talking about. And
Mm-hmm.
this is the daredevil, somebody who loves trying new things, the new hikes and the stuff like that, the amusement parks. Um, then there's the person that's looking for the experience, which craving new things, whether it's
Mm-hmm.
travel, art, food, stuff like that. And then there's those individuals who are disinhibited, right? Um, they gonna let loose. They want to break free from social norms. They're letting
Mm-hmm.
their hair down and they're having fun. They're gonna do things, right? And then the last of what he talks about are the people that seek thrills because of boredom. They're, and they need constant stimulation, otherwise they're bored. And people who really have this trait is very high for them, hate routine. They could not work a 9 to 5 at
Mm-hmm.
all. They
Mm-hmm.
just don't want to be
Mm-hmm.
sitting. So
Mm-hmm.
I loved when I was looking into that. I love how it sort of broken down into different kind of levels.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's the
I,
thrill.
and while you were speaking, I was thinking about the people that I think it was level 4, the last one that you said about they just can't um, work a 9 to 5 or can't always need to be stimulated. Do you
Hmm.
think that more of those people are being produced now, or with not being produced, or more you'll see more of those people in society, how can I say that, with the advent of technology, since we're so stimulated, and the need to just stay active. Um,
I think that
it's
uh, I think that would be a great study because I
okay.
don't think that we're getting bored. I think we're highly stimulated. That's the reason why
Oh,
TikTok is so popular. But our
it's just
stimulus is we don't have the patience for, maybe we're bored a little bit, not the patience for 5 to 10 minutes. We want 1 to 3, and we'll watch
or
hundreds and
less,
hundreds of these 1 minute clips over and over.
hundreds and hundreds
So I don't know
at
that
a
we're
time.
bored, but our
I
capacity
know, I
for
know.
stimulation, it's got to be brief.
Very brief. And when we throw around the word, or not throw it around, or we use the word bored, I I kind of don't know what that means. And so just help me understand, what is bored? I know. It's
But well,
you don't have I don't know. I don't know. I'm
what's bored
bored.
to you?
Bored. Not nothing to do, or dissatisfied with, um bored. I'm bored.
I
So
think it is
I,
when people, when they feel like they don't have anything to do, or when they think that something isn't interesting. I was
okay.
watching. I got into watching this couple do
Mhm.
reactions of songs like first time, and for some of them, I was like, I can't believe you never heard this person ever sing. And uh, Janet Jackson's song "Let's Wait a While" came on, and the husband was all like, because that song is the tempo is very slow.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I'm just sort of bored because I wanted something more up tempo. So it wasn't interesting for him. That was boring. So, thrill seeking. So I was thinking about that. I want to show you some of the things that interest me. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know that I ever would do them, but in that part of me that would be a thrill seeker, I I really enjoy watching these things on YouTube. So I'm going to show you that. And then
Okay.
there's a clip. I think it's like a minute long that goes over 5 of the top thrill seeking events that people do. And I just want to see what you think. So these first 3, they're very brief, like 16, 20 minutes and 20 seconds and then 42 seconds. I just want to show you that.
Hmm.
Let me bring that up.
Okay.
Um, let me just get that ready.
Thrill seeking, because I still have Evil Knievel in my brain for some reason. That's
Evil.
extreme.
Can
Thrill
you tell
seeking.
people who Evil Knievel is in case they don't know?
Evil Knievel. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm dating myself. Evil Knievel. He was a daredevil that jumped over things on a motorcycle, maybe barrels or canyons or Grand Canyon or something just extreme. Oh, cars lined up. I can remember him doing that, and he broke so many bones in his body.
Hmm.
Thrill seeking, but I guess I mean he couldn't stop. It was I don't
Addictive.
it was yeah, maybe it was that adrenaline that I was talking about from the sky jump, that adrenaline that just flooded his system, but he broke up a lot. Oh, no.
Okay,
Mm-mm,
so I
mm-mm,
I just
mm-mm.
watch this. It's fascinates me. Okay, here we go.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I love it. I love it. Base jumping. I love it.
That is amazing to
It's,
me.
oh gosh.
Would I
I
ever do that?
I
I love watching it.
could you settle yourself? You would have to just be just so settled to be able to jump off a cliff, and that assurance to know that this suit, you can maneuver it. That's a lot of practice. I mean,
It-
hey, they just don't jump off there like
they
that.
don't.
So right, right.
Here's the
That
next one. I
no.
love.
Oh man,
Right. What?
yes.
Now, is this the one? No, this is pretty good. He's crazy. That looks like a sheet.
Yes. Oh,
Could you even think of doing something like? I mean, even if
I
you had the
really
expertise.
I that would take years. It would take years, um, and just the preparation for that. Um, would I want to invest that kind of time into that? No, I'll just watch. You know,
You just watch it.
I'll just watch.
Here is this next one. I love this video. This is what is it? Base jumping or wing something?
Uh huh.
Wingsuits. Wingsuits fascinate me. It really just looks like flying.
You
That's
have to.
beautiful.
It is beautiful, man. You have to settle yourself, like
Beautiful. That is crazy.
no fear, just
So
no
so
fear.
if you would climb up Mount Fuji,
Hmm.
You would do that, but you wouldn't want to jump. And I'm not
Absolutely not.
condemning you. I'm not
No,
condemning you because I'm not
absolutely
doing it.
not. There's no,
Okay.
oh no, nah, no, at
Do
all,
you?
at all.
Okay.
That would, you know, that reminds me of like the diving, cliff diving,
Hmm.
where people cliff dive and like that. I just, oh my goodness, I have sat and watched cliff diving competitions and just cannot imagine that happen. Oh, you hit that water wrong.
That's it.
Yeah, that's
That's
it.
it.
Right, right.
So this last video I want to show you is
Hmm.
the top 5 most dangerous hobbies. And they
Okay.
said they say don't try it, but obviously you can try it if
No
you got the
worries.
expert.
No
Y'all
worries.
please don't try it if you don't know how to do it. It's
Yeah,
not that
yeah, yeah.
easy.
I have that disclaimer. Yeah.
Uh,
Top 5 most dangerous hobbies. Okay.
That's crazy. Hold on. You said that
No,
you want to climb up Mount Fuji. Are you going to climb up
right.
some ice?
Nah. No. No. No, 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 no. No.
That's crazy.
No.
Now, to me, that is the epitome of thrill seeking. That you're going
Yes.
to do the surfing around an active volcano.
An active volcano with knowing the gases, it could
Yeah,
take you out and then you're so, no, yeah, that's
that's too
extreme.
much. I
That's too
couldn't even
much.
think about it.
No, no. Oh,
Ah,
bungee, crocodile bungee jump.
crocodile.
Oh my gosh, I need to close my mouth. I'm like, really?
That's crazy.
That
Oh,
is, I don't need that. I don't need, yeah, that
not just a bungee jump, but over
but a
crocodile
crocodile.
infested.
Oh, okay. It
That's thrill seeking.
that is thrill seeking. Wow. No,
I don't need to do it.
I don't need that. I don't no. I'll climb a mountain. I'll yeah, but no. Skydive, water rafting, zip lining, you know, it's relatively compared to everything else, zip lining is relatively safe.
That's it.
Safe. Um
Relatively.
Yeah, yeah, but no. I'm a thrill seeker, but I'm probably on the levels maybe a two.
Are
Two, right.
there other people like in your family or in your life that would be considered people are thrill seekers
Thrill seekers.
in
No,
one way or another?
no. I have
You know,
not
I'm gonna say
met.
something crazy, but I know
No.
black people are thrill seekers. But I didn't grow up around people who would want to jump off a cliff or climb up Everest
I didn't. No,
or
I didn't.
bungee on top of crocodiles.
Right. No, I don't know any in my immediate circle. No, guys that would do that. No, no. Um, But I did whitewater rafting in Costa Rica. It was like about 4 or 5 black people were together
Okay.
as a group, and we did that and zip lining, and yeah, that was it. But
Zipline is okay. That don't seem too thrill now.
two,
On
uh,
YouTube, there's a couple there. I forget where this zip line is, but it's high and it's long.
it was a little scary. I have to
Okay.
be honest. Even though the route was mapped out, I mean, of course, the zip line was there. It was still a little something because we were going zipping across the forest,
In Costa
or
Rica?
through the yes, and through the
Oh, okay.
forest, and it was something. Yeah, um,
Well, you don't want to drop down in the forest because then you got
right. It
all of
was.
the, you're going to get an
Oh,
anaconda wrapped around you and you'd be
oh, it
dead.
was. It was, and it was far. It was far down there, and of course, those thoughts kind of go through your mind. And what if you lose your momentum on that zip
Oh,
line?
and get stuck?
They get stuck. Yeah, but what is that? Base jumping and all of that.
Wingsuit?
Wingsuit, wing parrots. Nah,
No.
that's too much.
Well, you got me thinking a little bit more. I mean, I don't think it's around the corner, but if it comes up, I'm not gonna dismiss it. But it's been on my mind for a very long time that what the experience would be like to jump out of airplane. There was years ago. There was a lady. She was maybe 10 years older than me at the time, and she jumped out of an airplane, and she said it was great. Hold on, no, she didn't. She said she wouldn't do it again.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, if the opportunity presents itself, and it was great. It
What was
was
the cost?
really, um,
Like 300, $400?
maybe so. And then I bought a video,
Okay.
bought the video, and so I had to pay for the guy that takes the video. So it was a double jump with me.
Yeah.
Um, and then I think they had the GoPro. My tandem guy had a GoPro. I had that video, and then someone else jumped as well to take a video. So
Oh, that's cool.
it
Okay.
was cool. It was really cool. But they were
So you are
professionals. Yeah,
but
yeah.
you're a little bit of a thrill seeker. You talking
I,
about jumping out of planes. You're doing whitewater rafting, not at not at a water park, right?
right. In real deals, just in a river. Yeah,
In
yeah.
those regards, my thrill seeking probably has only been that one time at the at the amusement park. But as we said, and I'm sure, as we meet back in this room again, we'll
Right.
probably talk about some other
Talk
ways
about it.
that
Yeah,
thrills seeking comes up. Yeah.
man. Because for some reason, when you say roller coasters, I get kind of apprehensive about roller coasters because they be they high,
Yeah.
and I mean, and that drop, it is like I don't know, but I will go on a roller coaster. So, of course, let's talk about it. Maybe
Let's
I'll have
talk about it.
another experience.
Well,
Well,
I think it's about that time, huh?
it's about that time, man. What do
All right, for the Friends cover,
That's right.
let me
Wow.
just hear the hook and then we'll get out of here.
Okay.
I believe in the
That's
future.
it.
I believe in the past. I believe what you truly desire.
That's sweet.
You can
man.
bring the past. All you need is a focus and a story to hold, and the faith that
I love
you
it.
can achieve.
Now
All
that
right,
makes
Phil.
me that's
That makes
good,
you what?
man. Have a good one, man. It just makes me
Okay.
think. I listen to that kind of music when I do clay, and it just makes me think. Do I have time to throw
To
a
do some
pot
clay?
tonight?
All right.
Do some clay, man. It's been real. Thank you, man. Have a good one.